We all know interest rates are on the rise, but has the market shifted? Let's dive in and take a look. I'm back in my favorite tiki bar, so it must be time for another market review. Let's go ahead and review the specific homes that we walked through in the Preview in 22 series. The first home that I'd like to profile is 21476 Sarahills Ct in Saratoga. You'll remember this one was really had some mid-century lines, and then they had updated it, and it was like a modern tree house in Saratoga. Stunning views out one whole side. Most of the bedrooms look like tree houses. So this home was on the market for just under 3.5 million. So it was on at $3,495,000, and it sold for $4 million in 7 days on the market. This represents 114.45% of asking, and it represents $505,000 over asking. The next one that we looked at was one that I'm especially excited about. It was our mid-century modern house. It was the Eichler. This was on 1636 Fairorchard Avenue in San Jose. And it was the one that had the train track hidden in the garden. I'm so hoping that the new owners can get that running. That house was on the market for just under $2 million, so $1,998,000. And it sold in 7 days on the market for $2,335,000. That represents 116.86% of asking, and that represents $337,000 over asking. The next one that we're gonna profile is Woodstock Way. So that was 5330 Woodstock Way. That was kind of an entertainer's gem, and the backyard was super done up and had a pool, and then there was very mature, lovely, cared for garden in the front as well. That was on the market for just under 1.5, and it sold for $1,750,000 in 7 days on the market. That represents 117.06% of asking, and that represents $255,000 over asking. So we're seeing all of these are on trend within a margin. The next one that we're going to profile is 110 Johnson Hollow in Los Gatos. That was a gorgeous Los Gatos family home. It had a lovely deck out in the backyard, and it was on a cul-de-sac, very peaceful. That was on the market for just under 3.5 million, and it sold in 8 days on the market for $3,828,000. This represents 109% of asking, and it represents $333 over the list price. The last house we come to was the Noble Mansion. Gorgeous. That one was the more than 100-year-old home, historic mansion that had been completely updated. And that's at 424 North 3rd Street, so closer to downtown San Jose. This was such a special property. If you haven't taken a look at that video and you're interested in old Victorian homes, I strongly recommend checking it out. It was just such a gem, and so interesting to see what they had changed and the character that they had left. And it was such fun to tour. So the Noble Mansion was listed, finally, in the end, at $2.3 million. And it sold in 23 days on the market for $2.3 million. So it sold at asking. So is the market shifting? In the past month, we've seen interest rates go up, inflation go up, gas prices go up. There's definitely a shift in the market. However, when you look at the Silicon Valley, it is still going to be a case of supply and demand. It is now, and it always will be. The simple economics of the market conditions in the Bay Area that we live in, and all of these homes that I've profiled today, are in more demand than the supply has to give the market. And so if you plan to be in your home as an investment for the next 5 to 7 years, the statistics still bear out that it is a good investment to buy it. As always, check with your own financial planners before making any move. If you're watching this market analysis and you're interested in moving to the Silicon Valley, check out my free download of the 5 reasons why I love living in the Silicon Valley. If we haven't met yet, my name is Susan Cornish, and I can't wait to be your real estate resource of choice.